quite a turn of events here. I mean, they really snapped into focus in a hurry and tightened up their game at both.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Not a big surprise, but the Heat, Steve, were the best team in the East last year when it came to playing teams in the Western Conference.
Yeah, that's not a shock at all because they have the most talent from the East, and I think only facing those clubs twice each, Miami was much more likely to be up for those games from an emotional standpoint.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He told his squad, listen, guys, it's close. It's about execution here. If we do that, I like our chances. No hero ball, just trust each other and make the simple play. Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris.
You know, back to your point about the Heat in the West, they were the only East team to get 20 wins against the Western Conference.
And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Now here's Paul. Here's Jordan. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
That free throw, no good.
And for a team in the East, that's often a real test of how good you are. Of course, that wasn't really a question for the Heat, as they were always regarded as the team to beat last year in the NBA.
Pass to Granger. Puts up the baby hook. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Jordan with a screen on Chalmers. Pass to Barnes. Jordan the screen. To tie it up. And he can't bank that one in. The Heat with the lead. Chalmers with it. Wade outside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Josh McRoberts, a pretty unique player, 6'10" power forward who's an outstanding passer and quality shooter from range. But he's not without weaknesses. He could be a better rebounder and maybe a better defender for a player with his size and athleticism.
Paul kicks to Griffin and stolen by Chalmers. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Wade, and that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Paul. Griffin a screen on Chalmers. Paul goes in.
Paul's been great. 18 points and 10 assists also. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
Yeah, it's really been something, Clark. The energy that he's brought. He's worked his tail off at the offensive end and first guy back defensively as well.
So it's Miami now. They led by as many as 18 points. They set the screen. Granger from outside, and that one's good. Granger's got 7 points for the quarter.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
And here is Paul. And stolen by Granger. Now Chalmers. He dishes it to Wade. Shoots off the screen. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
And it's Paul penetrating.
Danny Granger dealing with injuries over the last few seasons. His shooting percentages have waned, but we know what a clutch scorer he can be when he's right. Now feeling better, we're seeing some of that spring in his step.
And Granger 6'9" with a 7'2" arm span, a quick release too on that jumper.
He can be streaky, but he's a player who at one time, Kevin, averaged 26 points a game, and he can get his shot off in a hurry.
The drive by Wade and the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
And stolen by Barnes.
Turnover is a major issue here. They've been very sloppy this quarter.
And they're paying the price for it. Their lead quickly diminishing. Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Clippers trail by 7. Now here's Paul. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. He kicks it to Barnes. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
So tough to see a player go down with an injury like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. It's just one of those things, though. You've seen it happen before as well. And you can tell whatever it is painful for him.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Wilcox is checked in. Paul against Chalmers. Now the pass to Wade. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
Now the feed to Griffin. Stolen by Wade. Chalmers with it. Rebound by the Clippers. Wilcox has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside Griffin. Again, the Clippers.
He's got the touch they needed here as this one goes down to the wire.
Yeah, absolutely. He's 4 for 4, and he knows they need every basket. I would look for them to continue to get the ball in his hands.
From 17 feet out, Chalmers' shot is no good.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Here's Paul. Paul, right side. With the fadeaway. No luck. And the Heat going the other way now. They led by as many as 18 points. And again, Miami running the court in transition. Bosch misses. Here is Wilcox, defended by Chalmers. Griffin inside, working on Bosch. To tie it up. And Griffin with the layup. Griffin's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
There's the screen, and it's Wade in the corner. Nick Roberts, the pass to Wade. Good ball movement here by the Heat to stop the drought. Here's Bosch, and it's blocked by Jordan. Outside Griffin. To take the lead, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Chris Bosch.
Excellent night from Griffin. 14 rebounds, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
Yeah, and I think that's been important because it's established a nice defensive presence for his team.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first. In a crucial spot, he is always so solid at the line. He rarely wastes those opportunities.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Moment here now for an injury report.
Guys, the head athletic trainer for the Clippers provided some information for us. It's bad news, I'm afraid. He's saying that it looks like a broken ankle, which can truly be a devastating injury. That's the end of his night for sure, and the timetable for his return to action could be a long one, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
Well, knowing him, Kevin, I'll bet he can put it behind him as quickly as possible.
Let's hope so, Steve. I know everybody's looking forward to seeing him back out there.
They recover it. They get it back. Jordan, and finally they hit one. And the Clippers lead by 2.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Bosh can't get that one to fall. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 16-7 run. Ball against Wade. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. Have to value every possession.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Wilkins. Wade dishes the bucket. Then gets to Chalmers. Crawford against Wade. Right side Bosh. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. 9 points for Chris Bosh.
Well, they need those points, and he's the guy to go to right now.
He will be if the defense stays the same. He's got way too much height for that scheme to work.
Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Shoots from the elbow. The drive by Jordan. Oh, hammered! And he'll go to the line.
Well, they had a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before that shot attempt.
Yeah, and giving up free throws isn't ideal here, Steve. You know that, but at least they've got the clock stopped.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Great composure at the line. A lot of pressure on those free throws, but he stepped up and buried them.
The drive by Wade. It falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
Watch out. D-Wade has caught fire.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Back to Paul. Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left in the game. What's your take, guys?
With under 2 seconds remaining, you got to hurry it up. Get the ball up quickly and take one dribble and get it to the rim.
To win the game. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's Los Angeles taking a W in a close one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And now let's go over to Doris Burke on the sideline for an interview with the Jordan Player of the Game. Doris, take it away.
Chris, we got to see Lob City in full effect here tonight. Seems like everyone on this team is really on the same page right now.
It's exciting, man. It's exciting. It's something good for the fans to be excited about. But at the end of the day, we got to win games.
It's always about that, Chris. Thank you. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Paul.